It is a continuation of the story. If you hadn't watched the previous chapter, go and watch them first to understand the story. Link in the description. Su Jingming stood still, his fist still clenched and his arm extended in the attacking position, as if frozen in time. His eyes were fixed intently on the screen, awaiting the result of his punch. Su Jingming's eyes snapped back to the target, and then Eva's voice rang out, "Fist power, 4,589 kilograms. Peak fist power. Congratulations, you broke the record." The screen displayed the rankings in bold numbers. First place, Su Jingming fist power, 4,589 kilograms. Second place, Luo Yang fist power, 4,321 kilograms. Third place, Chunda Hai fist power, 4,122 kilograms. The onlookers were stunned, their faces pale with shock. "Holy crap! The first power record was actually broken," one of them exclaimed. Another student shook his head in disbelief. "Over 4,500 kilograms? Can a first-tier lower rank really hit that?" A third student rubbed his chin thoughtfully. "He could punch me into meat paste with one hit. Are you telling me this is a damn freshman?" One woman's eyes widened with excitement as she said, "I heard the top 1,000 of this leaderboard are all figures who lead the era. Then how exaggerated must his future achievements as the number one be?" Another woman pulled out her phone. Her face lit up with enthusiasm. "The record for the first pillar has already been held for over 10 years. I must record this historic moment." Wen Tao rushed toward Su Jingming, a huge grin plastered on his face. "Bro, you're truly my brother. I'll follow you from now on. I'll go wherever you say." Su Jingming chuckled and shook his head. "Don't exaggerate so much." Su Jingming gazed at his fist, a thoughtful expression on his face. "The result is much better than expected," he thought to himself. "The Thunder Tyrannosaurus and I are indeed quite compatible." A hint of satisfaction crept into his eyes as he continued. "The improvement effect is truly immediate." Eva flew toward Su Jingming, a bright smile on her face. "Congratulations to student Su Jingming for breaking the record. A 400 credit reward has been issued to your student account." Su Jingming asked, "Not bad. So if I break the record again next time, can I still get credits?" Eva replied, "Only the first time you break the record at the same level can you receive credits. However, you can challenge the other groups to obtain new reward credits." Su Jingming's gaze shifted to the pillar, his eyes scanning the various targets and testing machines for the higher tiers. A determined glint appeared in his eyes as he thought. The other 4 pillars corresponding to second tier to 5th tier superpower users. I'll break those later then. Su Jingming was suddenly surrounded by a group of girls, all vying for his attention. "Junior student Su, this is your first time here, right? Come, big sister will teach you how to use equipment," one of them said, batting her eyelashes. Another girl chimed in, "Junior student, our club is short on people. Come join our club." Su Jingming quickly made a beeline for the exit, dodging the enthusiastic girls. "Let's go, Wen Tao," he said with a chuckle. "I'm heading to the single training room." The scene shifted to Yang Jintian's mansion, where Lu was briefing him on the latest news. "Teacher, junior brother Su is a hot topic on the campus forum," Lu said with a smile. "Breaking the record with over 4,500 kilograms in this fist power test. This junior brother's physical strength is truly exaggerated." Yang Jintian's expression turned thoughtful, and he nodded slightly. Why did he run off to the boxing gym to break records instead of resting properly? Lu closed his eyes, a reminiscent look on his face as he thought. "When I was at first tier upper with a Thunder Indestructible Body first layer, my fist power test was only over 3,000 kilograms. A hint of awe crept into his thoughts as he continued. "This little junior brother, Su Jingming, is more than just a little stronger than me." The screen shifted to show a person looking at his phone, his face twisted in anger. With a sudden burst of flames, the glass in front of him shattered, and he slammed his fist on the table. "Damn it! Su Jingming actually came to Modi University too?" He tightened his fist, and it was enveloped in flames, the fire crackling with intensity. His eyes burned with determination as he muttered to himself, "Making me miss out on the Jiangnan province top scorer. and become the laughingstock of Ningna City. This time, I must take back all the honor that belongs to me. The scene shifted to Su Jingming, who took out a knife and began to examine it thoughtfully. As he did, he thought to himself, after processing the thunder indestructible body, I'm full of energy, even after 5 days and 5 nights without food or rest. Su Jingming thrust a knife into his hand, but instead of piercing his skin, the knife snapped in half. He gazed at the broken blade, a hint of satisfaction on his face. This body refinement makes my skin defense comparable to E-grade alloy, he thought. To an ordinary person, this is equivalent to being invulnerable to blades and spears. A smile spread across his face as he continued, It truly deserves to be an S-grade body refinement battle technique. Wen Tao rushed toward Su Jingming, a look of excitement on his face. Brother, the news of your breaking the record has exploded on the campus forum, he exclaimed. So many people are applying and saying they want to challenge you. Su Jingming looked at Wen Tao and chuckled. Heh, the martial spirit of Magic University is quite strong indeed. Wen Tao said, Brother, I'll help you crush these self-overestimating guys. Su Jingming shook his head and replied, Forget it, don't waste time. I still have to go to the Battle Technique Library. You go back to the dorm yourself. The screen shifted to the Battle Technique Library, and Su Jingming approached the entrance, only to be stopped by a shimmering barrier. Su Jingming gazed at the barrier, his thoughts racing. It's rumored that the Battle Technique Library is controlled by a vice principal who's a spatial superpower user. It seems the rumor is true. He nodded in awe. With such protection, even 9th-tier martial saints can't seize the hidden treasures inside. Amazing. With a swift motion, Su Jingming swiped his student ID, and the barrier dissipated, allowing him to enter the Battle Technique Library. As Su Jingming entered the Battle Technique Library, he was greeted by 3 women, each with striking features. One of them, with a warm smile, stepped forward and said, S-grade student Su Jingming, welcome to the Battle Technique Library. How may I help you? Su Jingming raised an eyebrow and asked, Do you know me? The woman replied, Students with S-grade authority can browse all battle techniques in the library, and as special authority holders, we receive a prompt when you scan your student ID. The woman's gentle smile deepened as she thought to herself, S-grade authority means processing boundless potential. The future is at least a Grandmaster-level superpower user. Her eyes sparkled with warmth and interest as she gazed at Su Jingming, her mind racing with possibilities. I must befriend him. Su Jingming nodded thoughtfully and said, I see. I want to look at lightning element superpower battle techniques. Which floor should I go to? The woman replied, B grade and below are in the public reading room on the 2nd and 3rd floor. The more precious ones are to be selected in the reading room on the 4th floor. You can get in by swiping your card. The woman gestured graciously and said, This way, please. Su Jingming nodded in appreciation and replied, Okay, thank you, teacher. Su Jingming entered a room, and an automated voice, Eva, flew towards him, saying, After you select the battle techniques online, we will deliver the original secret manual to you. Since the original secret manual of B grade and above battle techniques are extremely valuable, please be very careful when flipping through them. Su Jingming said display all lightning element B grade and above battle techniques. Eva said okay. The system screen flickered, and a list of lightning element B grade and above battle techniques appeared. Eva's voice chimed in, displaying 15 lightning element battle techniques, B grade and above. Please select the ones you'd like to review. Su Jingming's eyes widened as he scanned the list, and 2 techniques caught his attention. 10,000 Prisons Heavenly Thunder Guidance, SS grade, and Wrath of the Thunder God, SS grade. Su Jingming's gaze lingered on the listed techniques, and he said, SS grade battle techniques, and even SSS grade battle techniques. The battle techniques secret manual of a top university are indeed rich. His tone conveyed admiration and awe. Then he asked, Can I view this for free? Su Jingming's expression turned slightly wistful as he said, Too bad cultivation has requirements for both superpower and level. I can only learn A-grade battle techniques right now. Offensive type, defensive type, movement type. He sighed. A-grade battle techniques are truly countless. Thanks to having a good teacher. Otherwise, it would be really hard to choose. Su Jingming pulled out a sheet of paper and said, Fortunately, the teacher previously listed a recommendation list for me, which saves time. He began to review the list, his eyes scanning the techniques his teacher had suggested. With a thoughtful expression, he started selecting techniques that aligned with his needs and cultivation level. Su Jingming nodded to himself as he finalized the selection, saying, I'll choose these 4 techniques. Thunder Spear A-grade, Chain Thunder Gun A-grade, Thunder Flash A-grade, Thunder Prison A-grade. Su Jingming's eyes sparkled with excitement as he analyzed his chosen techniques. Thunder Spear belongs to a ranged strike type, he thought. Chain Thunder Gun belongs to the strong attack type. Thunder Flash is the movement type. And Thunder Prison is for crowd control. He nodded in satisfaction, realizing the synergy between these techniques. With the combination of these 4 battle techniques, plus the Thunder Indestructible Body, I can hardly be said to have any flaws. Eva's voice chimed in once more. Detected that you have selected 4 A-grade battle techniques. The average duration to learn each battle technique to elementary level is 6 months. It is recommended that you reasonably mix other low-level battle techniques. Su Jingming considered the advice for a moment before responding confidently. No need. This will suffice. The woman approached Su Jingming with a stack of cultivation books and said, Student Su, your battle techniques. Su Jingming's gaze fell upon the cultivation books on the table, and he couldn't help but think. C-grade and B-grade battle techniques on the market cost as much as millions and tens of millions. A-grade is priceless. 4 books at once. How luxurious. Su Jingming opened one of the books, and a surge of energy emanated from it. He thought, what profound artistic conception and aura. As he absorbed the contents, he realized, no wonder A-grade battle techniques can only be learned through the original manual. This is something that a copied replica cannot reproduce at all. As Su Jingming immersed himself in the cultivation books, time flew by unnoticed. His focus was intense, and he absorbed the knowledge like a sponge, poring over the pages, studying the intricacies of the A-grade battle techniques. Su Jingming pushed the chair backward, signaling the end of his study session. Finished reading them all, he said, satisfied. Then he added, Deep Blue, add points. The system screen flashed, displaying the update. Consumed 800 superpower points. Reach elementary level for all 4 A-grade battle techniques. Su Jingming's eyes scanned the screen, taking in the comprehensive display of his information and abilities. The screen likely showcases cultivation level, attributes, skills, and techniques, including the newly acquired A-grade battle techniques. Su Jingming stood up, a confident smile spreading across his face. So many battle techniques, he thought, feeling a sense of excitement and anticipation. I wonder which lucky person will be the first to taste the power of this set of battle techniques of mine. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next chapter.